backwards, your book bag's on front. What the heck is going on?
It's opposite day.
Opposite day. Opposite day. Well, then you guys should have dressed opposite today.
Oh.
We didn't know today
We
was
didn't know.
opposite day.
So they announced it.
On the rock, I mean,
They announced it and what?
they announced it on the review. So yeah.
Uh-huh.
And today at our chorus, so we sing a song that's like gracias, thank you, gracias.
Always. Shayna, it's supposed to be an old people thing.
Yeah, but I just want it to be me because you always budget. Gracias.
Don't even
Thank
listen
you.
to her, because it's supposed to be an all people thing.
Gracias.
Because you're supposed to go high and low.
Always say thank you, gracias,
But it's like high.
thank you, gracias. Always say thanks, gracias.
And Miss
And then
Willis
something like
always
gratitude.
and Miss Willis always says that you should never practice without a partner.
She did?
Yeah, she
Maybe
did
I
with
was
the
out the
glasses. Thank you.
Maybe I was out the room
Yeah, you were.
because I never left that room.
No, you were out. Or you just wasn't listening.
And Mom, we practiced singing standing up.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and me, Danica, Shayla, and Christian were all in the back because we were the tallest ones.
Yeah, and so when Christian he was dancing with, he was like, gracias,
Oh, God.
thank you,
He was like this, gracias,
thank you,
gracias. And then
Always say thanks,
gracias. And then we were singing,
Thank you.
and then we were practicing a veteran song. Remember, what was it? It was like doing fine.
because of you. I want to sing by myself.
No,
Because
of
I want to sing it myself.
stop.
I'm just singing away. I'm just saying what
Because
you're
of
saying.
you. Because you're heroes.
You're in the wrong part. Because of you, we carry on. Because of you, we can't go wrong.
Speed it up.
Because of you, we're doing fine. Because of you, because you're our hero.
And you know why I was doing like this?
Chris-
Because Christian was like,
Because
you're our heroes.
He's like, he's crying.
Yeah. And then he actually
He
Miss
asked to
Willis
go to the
actually-
bathroom.
Yeah.
He had like he had water still on his fingers. He was like this because you're our heroes.
Yeah, and then he got to sing in front of a whole class, saying, he was like this, Miss Willis. He looked back, he was doing this. Because you're a hero.
And we would like sing the song. So just sing the song.
Because
we're heroes. People were doing that. We're like, what are you doing? We're
Yeah.
like, what the heck?
And then Christian was like, oh, we're red, white, and blue. He wasn't even crying, he was laughing. He was like, oh, we're red. Like that.
So did you go to her teacher's class again today?
Yeah.
You love it?
Yes.
Can he tell you guys apart?
No.
What?
He always called me, he said, yes, Shayna.
What? I would think he would know you guys apart because he has Shayna in his class
Yeah.
every day and he doesn't
Yeah,
have
I feel
you.
like he does know us apart.
I would think so. So he's saying yes, Shayna?
Only once.
That's funny. Oh, during the conference, the parent-teacher conference, I'm going to ask him if he can tell you guys apart.
He'll say yes, he can. Because he already tried that. And he's like, yeah, we can tell them. I can tell them apart. He used it right. But we can trick Mr. Feather. We've been.
Mr. Feather still doesn't know?
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
been
we can
there
trick
since
Mr. Feather.
kindergarten. Mr. Feather's been there since kindergarten. And he still can't tell. And we're like, Mr. Feather. And he was like, Shayna Shayla. No, he was like, Shayna Shayla. And we were like, nope.
Oh, you trick him.
Yeah.
And then he was like, Shayna Shayla. And we were like, yep.
Oh, you guys are tricking him. That's why he can't tell. He's confused. That's not nice.
And then we told him, yeah, the first time you got it right.
What about the lady when I drop you off in the mornings? It always says, wait a minute, wait, let me see who's who. Who is she?
She doesn't get it right. Last year, her daughter was in our class.
Uh-huh. And her daughter could get it right.
No.
What? Even when they're in your class? I mean, you can tell you guys have different voices, personalities. They should be able to tell by now.
Yeah, Mr. Feather.
Mr. Feather can't.
Mr. Feather said he got it at 2nd grade. Then he can't. He couldn't.
Well, in the 2nd grade, you
And
guys...
then COVID, like, brain struck him or something.
So, 2nd grade, was that the grade you guys weren't in the same class?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2nd grade and 5th grade, that's the only time you weren't in the same class?
Yeah.
And we didn't have PE together, so.
So what about 6th grade? What are we doing about 6th grade?
Can we please be
Can
in
we
the
get,
same
like, at
class?
least one same class?
I have to talk, I'll see, right? I guess I'll have to talk to them before the school ends, when you go over to your new school, to see if you can at least start school in the same... I don't think that's going to work.
How?
Because in middle school, you have different classes that you go to. You select...
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
we know.
And I said that's why I want at
And
least
we
one
usually-
class together.
Yeah, and we usually bring the things home.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure you'll have one class together then. You just won't be going to every single class.
And Lindsay said we have to pick like the same things. I forgot what they're called. They're like Apple, whatever they're called. Something advertisers or something like that. We have to pick the same thing so that we can be in class with her.
Oh, okay. So that she's talking about the class where they have a mixture of 6th, 7th, and 8th graders together.
Mhm.
One of those classes.
You know, Lavina, she like saw 8th grade and she was like, "Oh no, they're too tall. They're too tall. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through 6th grade."
Right, but some people said they want to get held back so they never go to 6th grade.
What? They're afraid. They're afraid, but they keep the different grades in separate hallways, so you only see them every now and then.
Yeah,
You think the 8th graders would tease the 6th graders?
no.
They
Some.
probably don't even want to talk to the 6th graders. They
Yeah.
probably think they're babies.
Yeah. Like, why would I want to talk to the kindergarteners?
Yeah. Like, I'm not about to talk to the kindergartners.
Like, I'll talk to some 4th graders that I know, but kindergarteners?
Yeah, because the 8th graders, they're about to go to high school. They're about to go to 9th grade. So they're probably like 6th graders. Whatever.
And Lavina was like, "Well, I'm not even gonna have to worry about knowing an 8th grader because they're gonna leave." Ha ha ha. That's what she said. She was like, "Just 1 year, and all those 8th graders, all those me 8th graders, they're gonna leave."
So is Gary coming over today to help with basketball? Because V was saying that she wanted to go to a football game after school. She wanted Jaden to come, but Jaden has to do cross country. He thought, I guess he had off. And then she wanted me to pick up 2 of her friends and then go see the football game. But I thought Gary was asking her if they were still doing basketball today. So I guess we'll find out later.
I don't know.
We need to go ahead and get ready, start your hair and get that over with. What's
You're still gonna have braids, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna take that out. Take that
Oh,
out
and guess what?
and do some twists. Yes.
So at the end of the day, like we were like, okay, we have Rocco Singers. We will clean up the class, and Mr. Holmes gave us a job.
Huh? You have what?
And so y'all did what? You got candy for cleaning up?
Yeah,
Okay. What kind?
Jolly Rancher.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I got blue. I got
I don't know
blueberry.
what type of thing that she be doing after school.
So you have the blue one?
Yeah,
Which one
the
don't
blue
you like?
raspberry. I like blue raspberry, cherry, or watermelon.
Because there's always some left over because you don't like them.
Green and I don't like green and purple.
I love green.
Opposite day.
Okay.
You know, Christian, he actually has this, like, he actually had his pants backwards, in his like shirt on
backwards.
inside out, and his pants on inside out, and his shoes, they were on the wrong feet.
No. He didn't have his shoes on the wrong feet.
No, he did.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he
He had
did.
on different shoes.
Then he
maybe.
switched it because he got too tired of it.
Because it hurts.
His feet
Yeah,
hurt.
It hurts.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I didn't even notice. Let me switch out my shoes to my tennis shoes. No, he's like, oh wait, not my tennis shoes, my singing shoes.
And
There used to be
Mom.
a singer called Crisscross. Well, two of the boys, they wear their stuff backwards.
Mom, guess what? So, you know how we read the book BFG?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've already seen the movie.
Mhm.
Like when I was little, I've seen the movie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so that's the one that they're trying to.
Yeah, remember that big giant?
Yeah.
Yeah, we already seen that movie. Like lots of people already seen it,
Oh.
and we never knew we were gonna read it in 5th grade. Like lots of people already seen it. Someone's like, I'm gonna go to Netflix like tomorrow and like look at the movie. When we're reading it on Friday, and we get to bring stuffed animals, pajamas,
Oh, Pajama Friday? Just for your class?
and we might.
Shayna, just for your class?
Yeah.
Because she's acting like she doesn't have a clue.
And we might be able to like, go on electronics.
Bring electronics?
That
Like
means you gotta
phones.
buy us a phone.
Like phones. And we're having student of the
So what
month.
about that tablet? Doesn't that tablet work?
No.
What happened to it?
It's cracked.
It's
So
cracked.
what happened
and
to it?
like,
it's
just broken. Like
But it still was working.
yeah,
No,
it
the
was working, but the touch
But
screen.
the touch screen
it
doesn't work anymore.
Like if you put in the password, I know the password. I put it in, and you have to like push really hard down to put it in, and then when you go into YouTube, it starts shaking
and glitches out.
and
stuff.
glitches out.
So that thing is trash.
Is that
See?
what you're talking about?
This is the tablet. It's been through rain, dropped.
Yeah,
It
Lindsay
stayed out
dropped it.
overnight in New Jersey in the rain,
Yeah, Lindsay dropped it.
but it was working.
Yeah, it was working. Look.
Look,
It's
look.
de-
I got a bobby pin. And look, you see this?
Okay, well,
It's
don't
a
do
magnet.
that. Well, don't do that. If you charged it, you think it would work?
No.
Let me see. It worked last time, even though you trashed it. Let's look and see how you trashed it. That's crazy. Oh, look. The battery is dead.
I told you.
At least it comes on. You don't know.
It
Shut
comes
up.
on.
Uh-huh.
Mom, I'm telling you, it comes on, but it barely even works. Like, it's so
Let me see
slow.
when you have to push the button.
There is no button.
Let's see. You guys trashed it. It's trash. You definitely got your money worth out of that.
We had that for a long time.
Long time.
Since we were kids. Babies.
These were babies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, there's so much cracks.
Lindsay was the one who dropped it on the curb. And we were so mad at her for that.
Like, I
Because
could
like glasses out of it.
It was
and
like
stuff.
this. This the first drop. Then someone
Dropped it
dropped
down
it
the
again.
stairs.
Dropped it down the stairs. This
Dropped it. That looks like it was thrown down the steps or something. All that cracking.
dropped down the stairs. And I don't know what this was. I guess someone dropped it.
Well, what happened
And
when it was
this-
on the ground in New Jersey, and when it stayed out overnight in the rain? Remember, it was raining.
You
Yeah.
know, it probably got into these.
It probably got into the circuits.
But-
That's why it's so slow. And it won't work.
Well, it worked. Remember, we were surprised. We didn't think it was going to turn on or anything, and it turned on.
Yeah, I know, but that doesn't mean anything. The Touch ID
that
is...
doesn't mean anything.
The
The Touch ID is so bad. It says Touch ID gone.
Yeah, but
You can't touch anything.
You can't touch anything. Like, this tablet is trash.
It's trash.
Trash!
well, you could do that reel where it says, "Well, it's trash" or something. You could do that one.
Trash.
Trash. Put it in the trash.
Come here, trash. Well,
Well, bye, 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 bye.